Okay, grade 11 biteable. Something new that you can do. I actually pretty much show you a lot, if not everything, um, because it's a very flexible assignment that depends on your creativity. Okay, so yesterday I actually saw Harrison's video. If Harrison doesn't mind, let me just show everyone Harrison's video. It's pretty well made, but there are a few things that can be improved, right? Oh, Harrison deleted it.
Yeah, I deleted it already.
Okay, okay, that's fine. So let me take a look at Nick's, okay, because it's work in progress anyways, right? Let's take a look. Exhale. There's music too. Bring your Bremer friends. Everyone is welcome. Okay, so this friends, the F should not be capitalized. Okay, you might think that I'm nitpicking, but okay, that matters. Okay, and also if you can, Nika, if you're watching this, uh, maybe find another template that allows you to upload a photo, but with black words. I know you can't change the color of the words here, okay, but try to see whether or not you can find another template. Oh, that was too fast. Okay, that's a little bit too fast, right? Plus lots of fun and cheap prices. Boom, and that's it. Okay, I barely can read it out, right? Okay, so a little bit longer because after I read it, I want to take a look at the photo, right? Maybe pretty much try new things. The money will be used for a good cause. Oh, that's really good. Okay, so I will put Tuesday, March 17th, and then no, I will put 12 to 2 p.m. Tuesday, March 17th, 2020. Okay, I don't know why 2020 is here. I think it's just the editing. Okay, and then the reason why we want to put date and time first before location is because people are gonna look at it and say, oh, I'm busy on that day. Okay, then they won't bother looking at the address. So address actually comes after the time, right? If you look at Royal Ontario Museum event poster, for example, okay, just look it up and you will see. Okay, see? Free with museum admission, Sunday, whatever time, right? And then Eaton Theater, okay, it's after the date, and also slightly smaller as well, right? The date is bold as well, right? For example, if you look at City of Toronto event poster, same idea, right? Let me see here. Yeah, see? Saturday, November 24th, 2018, 8:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. And then Humber College is a lot smaller, right? That's predictable because there's different hierarchy. Remember, in layout and composition, you want to put the more important things bigger first, and then other things later, right? Let's go back to. I think that's the last scene. This is the outro. Oh, okay. There's a logo here too. Okay, great. Okay, cool. Join us. Join the hospitality and tourism class. Okay, or you can say, come join us and no, come and enjoy the suites. Okay, yeah. So a few things to fix. Maybe I would actually choose another like a more delicious intro sequence as well, right? What sequence could it be? Well, there are a lot to choose from, right? Food related. Let's take a look. Isometric. Okay. Let me see here. Food related. Oh, this is food related. See, Braemar Big Sale 2020. Let's say. Okay, and you will see over here. Okay, food related things. Okay, or let's go back to animation here. I click animation. I want to look at professional, for example. There might be cooking involved. Okay, grabbing a lot of things. Cooking. There's no cooking here. That's okay. I remember this. One of my students actually used just these things to actually make an entire Terry Fox poster. That was pretty good. Okay, there's a gift. Okay, there's no food per se. Okay, go back. Okay, that might be ready. Let's take a look at the see, Big Mac Big Sale 2020, right? Okay, cool. Very cool stuff. Let me see if I can actually find the. There we go. Take a look at this.
Hi there. Here is the man named Terry Fox. He is a Canadian athlete humanitarian. Terry was only 18 years old when he was diagnosed with bone cancer and forced to have his right leg amputated 15 centimeters above the knee in 1977. In the hospital, Terry was overcome and decided to run across Canada to raise money for cancer research. On September 1st, after 143 days and 5,373 kilometers, Terry was forced to stop running outside of Thunder Bay, Ontario because cancer had appeared in his lungs. In Canada, there were 565 people were diagnosed with cancer and 211 people died from this disease in 2017. On average, cancer caused 2.4 million deaths worldwide. Every 2.2 minutes someone is diagnosed with lung cancer. About survival rate, here is the 5-year net survival rate based on 2006 to 2008 estimates. So, how to increase the survival rates more? Let's visit the Terry Fox website and donate today for cancer researching. To date, over $750 million has been raised worldwide for cancer research and we cannot rest until we realize our shared goal of a world free of cancer.
Yeah. So, very interesting one. And she actually used some kind of text reading engine and created the audio and dubbed the audio in there, right? So that's an extra layer of work that I don't require you to do. And your promotional video should be simple, right? So just have a few scenes within 30 to 45 seconds. That's all. Her video is a minute and 24 seconds, right? So that's a lot longer, right? So, but that's really well done. I loved it actually. So, and choose the appropriate scenes. Okay, don't choose just what. Don't you just use what's given to you. Explore different options that are available at your disposal and make use of them, right? And also over here you can see the duration. Okay, the total amount of time. So for Nika actually one of the scenes actually is too short, right? So you can actually click on timing here. You can actually see whether or not your scene is actually in the short version. If it's already short version, use the long version by unchecking this. But if it's too short, maybe consider using another template, right? So it's not gonna flash by so quick. Okay, so that's great for grade 11. And if you have any further questions, you can ask me after this too. And Nika sent me the videos like I suggested, so other people can do that as well. Okay, so let's take a look at other websites. The other assignment, which is web design for grade 12, wix.com. Okay, so make sure and I cannot stress this more because I feel like that every year or every term, someone misses this too. So, for example, make sure that you go to rename the site. Okay, otherwise your name is of the website is gonna show up funny, right? Um, and then go back to the dashboard, click edit site. So I'm going to actually show you how to actually add an element on your website with transparent parts of the photo. Okay, so let's search an apple, for example. I swear it's going to show up. iPhone's going to show up. I have to show an apple like this. So for example, I want to insert an apple on my website, right? Okay, still taking time to load. Okay, let's see what kind of yeah, so this is a JPEG. So before we even load it to the website, we already know that the JPEG will show a square photo with an apple there, right? So we can try to add it if you want to see it. Add image, my uploads. Okay, so you can go here, click my image uploads. So you have to upload it to your bank, right? Your image bank first. Drag and drop, so I can drag this, or you can go to your Windows Explorer to select it, okay, and then I click add to page. There we go, right? But here's the thing though, we don't want the white parts here. So how do we do that, right? So you have to go back to GIMP. Everything is related. That's why we go through GIMP first, right? Yeah, I know my computer takes time to load. So if you think it's too slow, maybe buy me a computer. Buy me a new computer. All right, so let's open this apple, okay? It's not going to be the most perfect apple, but so the purpose is to actually remove the surrounding elements, right? Which is mostly white anyways. So let me see. So you're going to go to the fuzzy selection tool, fuzzy select tool. This is close, but not, yeah, so this is pretty good already. So I'm going to actually stop right there and then click delete. Okay, so before we delete, remember we have to add a added the transparency. Let me see, layer, transparency, and add an alpha channel, right? To do that. If you want to, you can actually increase the threshold. It will actually get closer to the white. Let me see. Looks like it's as good as it gets. Okay, so few things that we can do. We can add a layer mask. That's way too big. 53 is way too big. Maybe 20. Oh, 2000 is too big. 20. Okay, cool. And then I want to actually paint some black onto here, the layer mask, to hide the photo. Oh, I'm doing the selection, so I can't actually go over the selection. So I am going to have to do select none, and then hide these, right? Okay, so hide these parts that that I don't want to appear. Okay. Oh, that's a little bit too much. Okay. It's gonna take a couple minutes anyways. Anyway, I'm just gonna roughly do it around the apple so you can see. Oop. Oh yeah, if you want to do this, use this technique, that's what you need to do for Canva as well. So for those of you who are in grade 11, you will also need to do this. I'll demonstrate again when we're at that step. You know what? I don't want to leave, so let me just delete the leave. Save me some time too. Okay. Okay. Okay, so the apple. But the picture is still a little bit too big than what I prefer, right? So I can actually go to the crop tool and crop as close to the apple as I can. Okay, just because it's easier to manage a photo like this, right? Click enter. Okay, cool. So now you need to actually export it as a PNG file. Okay, show file type, extension. Nope. Let me see here. Trying to save as JPEG. Let's see here. Okay, it opened up as a JPEG. Export. Select file by extension. Oh, okay. I can just choose here. It's been a while. Okay, choose PNG file here. Export. Export. No problem. So when you go back to the okay, go back to add photos. Okay. Now we don't need the photo. We don't need the apple. We want the other apple, the good apple. Upload media, upload from computer. Go to the JPEG. Click here, add to page. There you go. You have a clean apple. So that's how you do it, right? So you can do that for all the elements, dividers, and things like that. Okay. So on your website, you can actually do a divider, website divider, like this, right? So one of my students actually wanted to use a divider, fancy divider for example, like this, right? Or this. So same thing, if you copy this, paste, okay, and then divide, let me see here, go to layer, oh no, image, I have to delete the background too. Image, fit canvas to layers, okay, and then how do you delete these grids, right? So one of the things I do is I actually go to here, use the color erase, and I actually sample this color here, right? Oh, oops, sample this color here, and I try to delete them as much as I can. Okay, the gray. Okay, so just the black transparency and the white left, and then I'm going to actually sample the white and delete this white too. Am I in transparency? Oh, I can actually move the layer. Let me see. There we go. Okay, yeah. So the background is transparent now. Okay, so when you export the photo, it will look like this on the website. Okay, yeah. Otherwise, I have no idea whether or not it's actual transparency or some distortion in here. Okay, yeah. So I just choose the color of the box and erase the boxes, and off you go. Okay. Okay, and then you insert it into the website. Okay, let me know if you have any other questions.